sheet in their hand that says you're going to get some money from payouts. They're going to be open just about 25 minutes more this evening, and they will open at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, and will be open most of the day. If you've still got a payout sheet for scotch, you must bring your partner with you when you come into payouts. So again, payouts closes in about 25 minutes, and they'll reopen at 9 a.m. and be open most of tomorrow. And one more thing, please turn off your phone or put it on vibrate.
All right, we got a silver singles match coming up. Eddie DINGLASAN versus Chris BOATMAN. Race to 5. Silver singles division. Going to have Dustin Mouton coming on the mic soon. Waiting for him to jump in here to help commentate this match.
Will Jones and Michelle Nelson to return against. Will Jones, Michelle Nelson to return against.
All right, so Chris BOATMAN to break. Goes center break right into the stack. And it looks like he might have come up dry. So Eddie coming to the table. Eddie's going to survey this around and see what looks best. He's checking to see if that combo is in play here. If you can pocket the 11 into the 15, pocket that 15 ball in the corner. Looks like it should be in play. It's possible that it might be a little bit offline, and so that 15 might rub the rail a little bit. So you might have to hit this. You might have to hit this a little soft. I think if he hits this hard, it might not go in. Let's see. No, it was wired to go. All good. 15 ball down. So Eddie takes stripes, and we're off and running. Down goes the 11 ball. All right. So Dustin is going to come in to commentate with me from Grants Pass, friends with Chris. He's just right now sharing this stream link out so that all you guys can enjoy it as well. Let's see if we can get the chat room loaded up with Grants Pass people.
Still need Jason Freeman to remember that, buddy.
Okay, he's come a little far. A little bit extra on that ball. That's going to cause a little bit of an issue. He's looking at the 7 now. He's got a line on it. He might have to go rail first. I don't know. Nope. Perfect shot. 7 in the corner. And what's going to happen now? I think he's kind of hooked behind that 15 ball there, or 14 ball is what this one is. The 14 and the cue ball are kind of tied up here. So he might not be able to see the 3 ball. And in that case, he's going to have to take a difficult shot on the 4. Let's see what he's got.
Hello.
All right, welcome, Dustin.
Hey, how's it going, Patrick?
Yeah, it's going great. All right, nice shot there from Chris to break out the 1 as well, making that kind of difficult shot on the 4. He's off and running now.
Hopefully he's got enough sight to see that 1 in the corner. I don't really see it going in the side.
Yeah, the problem with the 1 in the corner is that you can scratch in the side. It looks like he was calling a bank shot here. I don't know if that's what he called, but no, he didn't. Wow,
Nice,
great shot there, man. I mean, give it to him. That
Just
was
a nice roll up on this 3. He'll be set for the 6.
Yeah, that was pretty. Definitely showing some skills here.
He's a good shot. He's one of our better players in our league in Grants Pass.
I can see that, and look at the way he even gets a backwards angle on the 6. So that's going to help him get. It's going to really help him a lot because right now it's perfect to come into this line for the 8. That's what you want. A little bit of left spin will help when it hits that rail. It'll help it get closer to the 8, but you don't want to overdo this.
Ooh.
Oh, he was able to stun it down.
Wow. It's not where he wanted to be, but it's still good because he's got blockers protecting that side pocket.
Yeah, that's true. Help not scratch, but he's definitely got to remove the rack here. So the team name is Maximum Effort, is that right?
Whenever they went to Vegas last year, I'm not sure about this year. I think they were the Rogue Valley Hustlers in Vegas. Last year they were Maximum Effort.
I like that team name because that's what it's about, right?
He went with Trevor Sickendick, Zach Knott, Jason Brown.
Okay, now I know. Okay, yeah, that's a great
Nice
team.
shot, Bo.
A very good shot from, man, Chris Boatman runs out the rack after one mistake from Eddie, and it's 1-0. Let's go. We got to get through some commercials, though, to pay for this event. We've got a lot of sponsors that are helping out. Check out Bradley's Billiard Glasses. And then let's see here. All right. It's not in there. All right. So let's see if we've got anybody in the chat. Who's all out there? Who's watching this stream? Anybody out there? Hit us up. Let us know you're watching. Where are you from? I see only 3 people watching, and one of them's me. So come on, we can do better than that. Let's text that stream link out to all your friends. Tell them Chris is on. And maybe Eddie will share as well to his friends. That's the way the streams get watched and spread, is the friends and the family members of the players.
I guess I was moving a little too fast a while ago. It just now shared.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You're good.
We'll get a couple people, I promise.
Yeah. Let's get that microphone a little closer in, like this one here. You can bend it like you want it, basically right in front.
All right.
Try that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so much better.
So much better.
Oh yeah. Right. You've got that great broadcaster voice. I just want to make sure people hear it.
Let's go.
All right. So Tristan says shared ×2. Thank you, Tristan.
She's actually Medford shooter, right there south of Grants Pass.
And she also shared to Rogue Valley pool players.
Let's go. Rogue Valley, baby.
Shout out to Rogue Valley. All right, so what's going on here on this table? It's, looks like a lot of congestion. And it looks like Eddie's deciding solids is the best starter here. Nice shot from Eddie to get up on that one ball.
Should be able to shoot that one.
Now, the problem here is you got to pay attention to these because they don't really combo that well. It's not something that you want to take a combo shot on.
No, you kind of want to get on the backside of that 5 or 6 and try to shoot it back to the corner.
You either want to be down here, right, or you want to be up in this area here. So
to shoot that 6.
Right, so, or you want to maybe nudge them somehow if you decide that's the right thing to do. But
you could play the kick or carom off of the 6 and try to shoot the one off the 6, but I'm kind of going to be behind that 5 and shoot the 5 back up in the corner, me personally.
Yeah, I like that as well. It looks like he's got a bit of an angle. So if I draw that line straight through the one ball, he's got a little tiny angle that takes him kind of up towards the 5, and I don't really like that too much.
No,
so I think he's going to try to come back for it later. He's like, we'll deal with that 6-5 situation later. Now, have you done any commentary before, Dustin?
This is actually going to be my first go at commentary. Yeah.
All right. Pop in your commentary cherry.
Let's go. Got to be your first time sometime.
Right?
I'm looking for the 3 in the side, but
what's the
see the shot on the 4 after? So then you got to kind of
follow up here.
Try to take the 4 all the way down.
I think if you go 3 in the side, I think your cue ball's going to, if you can really get some juice on it, you can get that cue ball come out this way and maybe get the 6 next.
Let's see what he does.
He doesn't have much angle, so I don't know.
That's throwing a lot of left.
Yeah, you've really got to juice it, and I think it's. Oh, he did try to juice it. All right.
All right, Bo.
So last time Chris was at the table, he ran out every single ball. Let's see what he can do this time. This combo on stripes is not really, it's, you're looking at it, and it goes right into the rail.
Yeah.
So it is not there. You know what I like here? I'll tell you what I like, Dustin. If he was to move, I'd show you with the mouse, but he's not. But I'm going to remember where this cue ball is, so when he moves, I'll kind of show you. I like a safety on this shot. He's going offensive, and nothing wrong with that. But
No.
here's the shot. The cue ball was here.
Yep.
Right. I like just very lightly clipping off this ball,
Just separation
coming
to
off the
hide it.
rail, and coming back in, and the 15 is going to stay where it is. It's not going to move much. Neither ball is going to move that much, but
But
you're
going
going
to hide behind it.
little separation, and you're going to be completely hidden, right?
Yep.
And what you got to do is you got to get those problems taken care of, and that is a problem. That
Yep.
does not go.
You don't want that to be your last shot for sure.
No.
Whenever he's out of balls.
No, but the safety is definitely there for you. Okay, good hit. And see, now he's in a spot where he can't play that safety. Like, that was the perfect spot to play that safety from. You know, that safety I was describing, it means the cue ball's got to be somewhere in this range, right?
Yeah.
You can't play that safety from really anywhere else.
No,
And
it's
so
not going to look as good for sure from there. I don't know how much space is between that white ball and 8 ball, but he might have that 13 on the side.
yeah, that's possible.
He could even get a breakout off that.
Yeah, he could get a breakout, but he
You
could
don't
also
want to hit it that hard.
he could also scratch though too. You know,
No, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
You're coming off that 15. You're going to be careful what's going to happen. That is a good point, Tristan. Silver players don't have to get out. That's right. It's about quality.
he tried
It's
to go all
about
the way
quality turns at the table.
There's
So
no way he was shooting that in the side.
no, he was trying for the corner. I
I
think.
think he was too.
I don't think he had the side. I think the 8 ball was in the way.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Tristan, you bring up a good point. You know, you don't have, like in the elite or the platinum divisions, you kind of have to. Like, if you don't get out, your game is over. Right, you're done.
Yeah, but I ain't going to put it past these silver players. I play in the same division, and some of these guys will just smoke you. And then don't play the smartest safety. They'll go for the run out.
Yeah,
You got to get them balls broken up to get the run out. You can't run out if they're stuck together.
Yeah, but it's just about quality innings, right? You want to have each inning. You want to something that's progress. You want to make your balls easier. You want to play good safes. You want to make things harder for your opponent. Each inning has to accomplish something. It doesn't have to run out on every inning. You just have to accomplish something good.
That's right.
All right, looks like we're getting some viewers trickling in. If you're coming in just now and watching the stream, hit us up in the chat. Let us know you're there. Otherwise, we don't know who you are. Who are you rooting for? Who are you watching?
Going for the 10 in the corner. Ooh.
No scratch. That's good because it looked like it definitely could have.
Oh,
So,
for sure.
so Eddie's going to have a chance at the 3 ball down to the bottom left corner.
That's a shot.
And
It's going to try to do for a leave. A little bottom left set out for the 5.
yeah, he's going to have to try to, and bottom left is going to be jacking up on the ball, right? Because it's close to the rail. But that's the only thing he can do. He can't roll forward because if he rolls forward, he's running into the 10 ball. And it doesn't really look like much good can happen from there. So I think, yeah, jack up a little bit. Try to kind of stun it out. Out past the 10.
Oh, he rolled it. Ooh. 10 ball corner. Maybe try to set up on the 9. Also set up on the 13 in the side. Probably bump that 6 away so it's not a shot available later.
Yeah, Tristan, I was actually thinking 3, 5, 6, 4 is what the pattern I was thinking when he was on that 3. If he was able to jack up and kind of stun that cue ball out.
I was on that same path.
Yeah, I was thinking 3, 5 was going to be the next one. Because the 6 ball, you need to be down here at this end of the table, lower end of the table to get it because it's kind of off to the side of the pocket.
That's a nice combo now, though.
Yeah, it's looking good now. It got
Yeah.
fixed. Yeah. The problem now is the 12 and the 11. This is your big problem here.
Let's go, Chris.
Yeah. Very smooth, slow roll shot. He's going to have to back cut this now.
You know, you can also probably try to get a good safety off hitting that 11 into the
Okay.
12 now and bounce the white ball down on the other top rail over there where you don't really have a shot on the 4 or the 6. Try to leave him the combo, you know.
Not bad.
He's going for the cut, though. Now he's got a problem, too.
Yeah.
11 goes in the corner.
11 goes, the 13 goes, but the 12,
3 ball's still stopping that.
the 12 doesn't have a home, and neither does the 8 ball, by the way. 8 ball doesn't have a home either.
Not right now.
So if you're stripes and you want to get, if you want to run out, you have to move, you have to make some collisions happen, or you have to find a place to play safe.
It's not too safe right now.
Well, you could actually.
That 5-3 is a good combo. You move that 11, the 5-3 is going all day. Shooting the 6, setting for the 5.
Nice shot from Chris there. That was well executed. Okay, so actually, here's
Does that go all
what.
the way over to the corner. The 12 ball, if he moves that 13, does it go past that 4?
No, this way.
Yeah, no, that corner.
Oh,
Right
this
side.
corner.
If he moves that 13, does that 12 go?
Oh, that's a good point. It might. That's something to take a look at, right?
Yeah.
But how does he get there? How does he get around to it from this
'cause
position?
it's going to come off the left side of that 13.
Yeah, he's going to be going over here with the cue ball, right? So, I mean, he's got to, I think.
That ain't bankable. The 4's in the way too much.
Oh, yeah, this is getting tough. Does he have anything
Nope.
here? He might have enough to bank it. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
It's too dead on.
I think he can only see the right side of it.
Yep.
So this is a tough situation because you don't want to break out their 8 ball and 5 ball. But when you get a hit on the 12, it's going to naturally bump into the 5. So you're going to end up loosening everything up and turning over the table to your opponent. Right here, everything's loose. Opponent has the wide open table, which is the only thing you don't want to do,
And
right?
Silvers, I don't doubt these shooters. Some of these guys can shoot balls.
Well, when there's only 3 balls left and 2 of them are sitting next to pockets, it makes it a lot easier. The 5 ball is the tough one, and he might actually think about taking this now.
All the way down, it looked like he almost was looking at the side, but he's going to take that 3.
4 balls to shoot.
Yeah.
Where does the 5 ball go?
Right there, I don't see it.
Yeah, where's
He's
the
about
5
to
ball? Where's the
shoot
5 ball going?
6. Maybe leave the 4, but I don't see that 5 anywhere yet.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If you can't make the 5, why not take it when you have it?
Yeah, I would have probably tried to shoot the 5 down to the corner myself.
Yeah, so I might play a safety right now. He could play the safe. He could just
Yeah, he could shoot the 6 in and stay safe.
just hit it really thin, right?
Yeah, and stay safe, and then it's Chris's
cue ball,
shot.
you can hit it thin, and cue ball just kind of comes back towards the 4. The 5's blocking the 12,
Yep.
so it's
Hide it right there behind
you
it.
can hide it. You don't have to run out here. You can get safe.
It's true. He didn't call safe.
He didn't call safe.
No.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
this. Smart move.
Okay, I didn't see
Yeah,
that part.
very smart move from Eddie right there. That shows.
Still,
I call that the pool IQ.
there you
Right?
go.
Because a lot of players in silver and bronze and even gold, they will kind of not call safe when in those situations, and they'll try to be ultra aggressive. And that was really smart.
It's not an easy shot for Chris here.
No, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Playing that safety, make it tough.
Come for that kick and go for the corner.
But he does have something.
Ooh, safe.
Oh, Oh, that could have been, man. It could have rolled right behind the 8. So Eddie now getting rewarded for his safety. You can see what he can do here. He's got a better opportunity.
Really going to be tough to get back on that 5 from that 4 position.
Yeah, he's on the wrong side of the 4.
Even if you put draw on that and try to shoot the 4 on the side, it's not just guaranteed that you're going to have that shot in the corner on the 5.
Right?
Thank you, Tristan. Oh, you love silver, they'll shoot for it? Awesome.
Now, do you know Tristan?
I actually just met her
Okay.
right before Vegas. They had a Rogue Valley Hustlers first annual tournament there in Medford and one in Grants Pass. I actually went and participated in the one in Medford and had a chance to play against her.
Okay. I hear that you guys have a pretty good pool scene. Nice shot there from Eddie.
Went down and came back.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Takes it in the side, knowing that that's the pocket that's going to get him the shape for the 5. Very smart shot there. A couple of them now from Eddie.
Once again, if you're a 9 o'clock match, it does have an opponent, but does not have a table to play.
Yeah, I've heard some great things about the Grants Pass area, and it sounds like you guys have a real good pool community up there. Where do you play out of?
Me personally, I shoot mainly out of the 238 bar.
238. Okay.
I don't play on any of their men's league teams, but whenever it comes to their BCA team, I do play out of there for my BCA team, and I play a lot of their tournaments. They have about 5 tournaments a week. On the nights that Tuesday we have BCA league and Saturday night is City Men's League.
Okay.
And they have a tournament every night of the week.
Wow.
Other
That's
than
great.
Tuesday and Saturday. So
Okay, excellent.
yeah.
Excellent.
A lot
Excellent.
of we have Sunday ball and hand 8 ball. I guess Monday they don't have one. That's over at a different bar.
So ball in hand 8 ball, does that mean every missed shot is ball in hand for your opponent?
It's the same rules as BCA.
Oh, okay.
So ball in hand 8 ball. On our Saturday night City League, we actually play behind the kitchen, no ball in hand rules.
So no ball in hand on a foul? Like if you accidentally
Sunday night.
Like if you don't hit a rail.
Well, if you scratch, any fouls ball in hand.
So
same
if you
thing,
don't,
same thing as BCA.
Okay.
You got to hit your ball.
It's
You got to
just
hit
a
a rail.
scratch is in the kitchen.
No, that's Saturday night men's league. We don't play ball in hand rules.
So on the men's league, just so I can understand,
City League.
there's no ball in hand in the men's league.
No.
And if you don't hit a rail, it doesn't matter?
Correct.
If you hit your opponent's ball, it doesn't matter?
No, you can literally not hit a single ball and it doesn't matter in our men's league.
So
but we
in
play
that
Tuesday night BCA league and we play ball in hand rules just like here.
Right. But when you're not playing ball in hand, how does that work? Like if someone wants to win, they can just
fake safety.
Or they can just, roll the ball up to an opponent's ball and tap their opponent's ball or whatever, and there's no penalty for doing that?
No.
So do you see a lot of that, and the game takes forever because
forever.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. If you don't have the ball in hand, if there's no penalty for, I don't know, like just rolling a ball up to a bad area for somebody, then the game can last forever.
It's
right?
not a fun game.
It's not fun. Not for me anyway.
Me either.
Yeah, but I understand there's a lot of old school players out there.
Mainly for the camaraderie and going out and hanging out with your buddies and having a beer.
I get it. It's not like ultra competitive to where it's like, you're.
But now Sunday nights over at the 238, Wednesday nights at the 238. You got ball in hand 8 ball on Sunday and you got 10 ball on Wednesday. Everybody takes that super competitive.
All right.
All right, so Boatman got the break. Looks like Eddie's going to go ahead and take the solids. I see a better run out for the stripes on this game. The 4 and the 3 down there under the 8 really don't leave you much with it sitting on that magic rack. Got to get a good breakout for that one. I
tell you, both of these players, I'm already impressed. Eddie had a really nice game in that last rack. Eddie had played he played the smart safety.
Yep.
And then he played the side pocket
follow.
on that shot with nice follow, and he got out with some, kind of a couple of difficult shots. And in the first rack, Chris just ran out the entire rack. It's like, all right, here we go.
Chris is a good shot. He's a top 10 player Grants Pass easily without even looking the stats up.
Now, what's his Fargo rate?
I think at the moment he's a 591. When he signed up, he was like
491.
491. I'm sorry.
Why is he in silver?
I didn't mean that. I meant 491.
Yeah.
And when he signed up, I think he was like around a 483.
Okay. So he's at the top of the silver bracket.
Yes.
500 is gold.
499 was the cutoff.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say 500.
I know you didn't. You caught my attention, though. I'm like, wait, how did he get in silver?
No.
Because, with his run out in the first rack, I would have maybe believed you, too.
So we got Brett Baker shooting out of Grants Pass. He's 550.
Yeah.
And he's got probably the higher Fargo out of Grants Pass. You got Jason Brown, who won here a couple years ago. I think 2023, he took first place silver twos. He's got his Fargo up now to close to a 530.
Okay.
Not too many over 500 in Grants Pass. You got Medford, who's more in the 600, 650 range with Victor Alacion, Trevor Sickendig,
Alex Brown,
and Zach Knott,
Julian
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all really good shots, and they come to our tournaments in Grants Pass.
That's awesome.
They like to come take our money.
Well, it's good for you guys to get the experience of playing against some of those players. And Alex Brown is still in it in the elite division, by the way.
Yeah. How did Trevor end up?
Trevor's still in the A side in the platinum division.
Nice.
So, yeah, both. And I don't know how Julian's doing. I haven't checked on him.
I talked to Zach. I think he's still in it. I don't know if he's A or B.
Yeah.
Oh, did he play Zager a while ago?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah, I think him and
Julian?
Zager played. No, Zach Knott and Zach Zager.
Oh.
I think they had a little battle of the Zacks about an hour or two ago.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure who got it. I was playing my match whenever that happened.
So Rogue Valley, that's where both Grants Pass and Medford are.
So we have the
same...
Rogue River down there, and we call it the Valley.
Okay.
And so it's the Rogue Valley.
All right.
Yeah, and that starts right there in Southern Oregon and flows all the way out to Brookings.
Nice. Tristan says Alex Brown is her horse for the Calcutta. Did you buy him, Kristen? I thought he bought himself. Let's see what else I was thinking.
Zach Zager won.
No rail.
I think Tristan just said Zager won 5-6 or 6-5 rather.
The Zach with the CK, not the CH.
Yeah.
Won 6-5. Okay. Nice. That was a good purchase, I think, Alex. He went for, what did he go for? $150 or something in Calcutta? I think that's a very good price for somebody. He has shown so much of his ability. I love seeing him in the Northwest Cup. Man, did he play good in the Northwest Cup.
Oh, man, he shot phenomenal.
That was awesome.
He's been really putting it on for Southern Oregon when it comes to the bigger tournaments.
Oh, Alex got knocked out in fourth. Okay, thanks, Tristan. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's Calcutta money.
Really good.
Yeah, fourth is
That was
Calcutta
his first
money.
time ever shooting elite.
Yeah, it was. He was runner-up in platinum last year. He didn't get his platinum championship that he wanted. And he said, "This is my last year." This is for 9-ball 6 months ago. And he said, "This is my last time in platinum." He said, "I'll be in elite next time." And he didn't make it. He didn't make it over the 625 requirement cap, but he chose to go elite.
Hey, that means he wants it.
Yeah, he does.
Nice shot, Chris.
And he belongs, in my opinion. Alex belongs in elite.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's put work in for years. I think I've seen a picture of him when he was a baby holding a pool stick.
Really?
Yeah, he was like 3 years old or something.
Well, that explains a lot.
Oh yeah.
So Bad Boys is still taking signups for a second chance through midnight
All
tonight.
right. What are we doing here? 10 in the side. Probably bump that 8. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
Oh, that
no-
rack stopped that white ball. Did you see that?
Yeah, that actually the rack helped position. It helped him get better position for this
For
ball,
sure.
and it also helped move the 8 ball a little further away from the
Away
4.
from the rack too.
Yeah. So I don't know if he was intentionally using the rack.
He didn't use the rack intentionally. It's
Oh,
just
he's
the way it happened.
overrun this.
Yeah.
He's overrun this, and now we're going to get tricky here because he needed to get a good line on this 15, so he's not right now.
If he cuts that, you know that it's going to bounce the white ball back down here closer to the 8 than the 9.
Yeah, it's
potential scratch there.
It's a really potential scratch here. He's looking at trying to get this. Yeah,
He's looking at his window.
he's looking
there.
at trying to get to here with the cue ball.
And that's still going to be too much. It's going to put it down there by the 8.
It really is. Yeah, just over-rolling that shape is really going to cost him.
Let's see what
Let's see if he can get it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice shot, but cue ball.
Scratch.
You can't hold the cue ball. You saw how barely that ball rolled to the pocket, and the cue ball went all the way into the corner. So with that thin of a cut, you just can't hold the cue ball at all.
Hunter Fox to the tournament desk, please. Hunter Fox.
His parents owned the break room. Is that a pool hall in the Medford area? The break
I've never heard
room?
of the break room. Now, I am new to Southern Oregon. I've only moved there 8 years ago. I've been living in Grants Pass ever since I moved there. And I've never heard of the break room. I know that Rackham Billiards is the pool hall in Medford. There is no pool hall per se in Grants Pass.
Okay. And there used to be a pool hall in Tacoma, Washington, where it was called the break room, but it's now called something else. I don't think that's what she's probably referring to. There's probably a dozen pool halls in the around with it are called the break room.
Yeah.
Right. It's a good name. It was before Rackham. Okay.
Same building, Tristan? Question mark, by the way.
I like that we have Tristan keeping us company. She's giving us all the intel.
There we go. She actually lives out there in Medford. I don't know if she was born and raised there, but like I said, I just met her right before Vegas.
All right. So I'm going to try to hold this cue ball. Not. There you go.
Ooh.
That's good. He probably wants
Probably
to.
going to do the same thing he did a while ago on the last match where he came off the rail and bounced back out for the 8 in the pocket over here under the 9.
He's checking it with inside English.
I think he's going to do it.
He wants to come up to here.
Ooh, he didn't get there.
Yeah, the problem with inside, if you put too much on, it slows down the cue ball when it hits the rail. When you use inside English, meaning your English is towards the pocket instead of away from the pocket, it slows down that cue ball. California transplant. Don't hate. I'm sure there's a lot of California transplants. Isn't Medford? I call Medford Northern California as a joke to Trevor when I'm talking to him. I say, you going back home to Northern California?
Yeah, I mean, it's right there.
It's so freaking far, man.
I think Grants Pass is 45 minutes from the border, and Medford's like 15 to 20 minutes from the border because it's right south of Ashland.
Yeah. And I live in like northern Washington, so like for me to go, if I was to drive
You're damn near BC, huh?
Well, Alex drove to my house. Oh, nice try, but undercut that ball. So Eddie, with a miss on the 8, is going to give Chris the opportunity, and Chris doesn't have to do anything special. Just make this ball and don't scratch, because that cue ball is going to track down this line after you make that 9.
Just hit it nice and easy. Let it ball pocket speed. It's going to be right there.
That's right. You have to watch the scratch here. Pocket speed. overjuice this.
A little hard.
Don't overjuice it to the
Oh,
side.
you
You know what I'm
lucky.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've been there so many times. I know that line, and it's going right to the corner pocket. I think he's okay here.
Why was the opponent standing up there? I don't know. He kind of walked over there like, I don't know. Good Chris.
Yeah, there he goes, and it
Damn.
goes down. All right, so good job, Chris Boatman, getting the 2-1 lead now.
Let's go.
And
Some little sponsorships here.
yeah, I was gonna say about Alex. He actually came up to my house to play in a match. So I run a live stream show out of my house called Chalkbox Productions. I don't know if you've heard of that or seen it. So I have a 9-foot diamond and
Maybe I have.
arena light and all kinds of cameras and slow motion, and we have replays and all that fun stuff, right? It's like the full featured live stream, player interviews, and all that. It's a little podcast. I invited Alex up because I've been so impressed with watching him play over the last couple of years, and I invited him to play a match against David Ringler, who is a really good player out of our area. And Alex drove 7.5 hours to come to my house and play a match. 1,000 in the middle.
Okay.
He ended up losing.
Okay.
And to drive 7.5 hours up, 7.5 hours down.
Oh man.
Lost the money, lost the match.
It's all good.
But
It did it for the experience.
Did it for the experience. And I tell you what, I don't know if David would match up with him again now. I mean, he's developed, and that was only like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and he's developed so much in his game over the past year and a half.
Oh, it was 2019, maybe 2020. Trevor Sickendick went and played a match for 10,000
with Tony Bloom.
Yeah,
correct.
And that was whenever I first was really trying to even get into pool.
Yeah,
and I'd been playing for maybe 2 years at that moment, BCA, and I was like surprised that a guy from Southern Oregon was like going and playing for $10,000. I was like, what is going on? And
I know.
Then I was even more hooked. I'm not going to lie. Maybe even more interested.
I was interested too. I'm in the same boat with you. This was before I ever started doing any live streaming or anything, but I remember that. And yeah, that was really exciting to watch. Okay, heck of
had
a
a
break.
twofer there in that side pocket. The 15 and 13 both was battling for who's going.
You did get a ball in on the break, and this is what you want to see on your break. You want to see cue ball in the middle of the table. You don't want the cue ball down here. You don't want it over here.
Nope.
Because it limits your options. You get that cue ball in the middle of the table. If you can get a good break where you're pocketing balls, getting a good spread, and leaving the cue ball in the center, you are off to a great start. You've got more options. I think the only option here that he has is
like if you can get that ball in the middle of the table, you got way more options.
Way more options. And I think the 5, though, he doesn't have a lot of options actually. The way that this laid out,
he wanted the 2 almost.
He's got the 1 ball. He's got the 5 ball. He's got the 4 ball or the 9 if he wants stripes. So stripes are going to be harder to open to get started with. Because the 9 is the tougher shot of his opener.
Yeah, and then if you shoot that 9, how are you going to get back to that 14? Because after that, I don't see him setting up on the 12. You know?
Yeah.
I'm going solids here.
Yeah, I think so too. Which solid though? You've got 3 options.
4 or 5 looks really
you got
good.
3 options. You can go this way, you can go this way, or you can go this way.
I'm going 4 or 5 for me personally.
You like the 4 or the 5. The 4 is hard to really kind of get back to something. I almost like the 4 ball is the key to the 8 ball to getting on the 8.
Okay. Yeah,
If nothing changes,
put that back in the side. Okay.
Right? But it's hard to get in shape on any other ball from the 4 besides the 8. So I think I like starting with the 5. This is kind of tough, and that's why we're seeing him take a little extra time here. Okay, so he's decided to go with your choice. He's a 4 ball. You like that? Getting the cue ball up and out of there. Now he's going
to shot on the 5.
And he still has a cut on the 1.
Cut on the 1, but it's still cuttable.
You might want to leave that
It's
one
even
ball
wide
there.
too, because the 14 will help it.
Yeah.
Even if it bounced off the rail a little bit, the 14 will help it.
Yeah, yeah, and he's going for. You're right. He could, you know,
Yeah.
it could go like that. It's a bigger pocket, right?
Yep.
So. Yeah, he's cutting it. Okay. And it goes down, but he got the hit off of the clip off the 12, kind of threw that cue ball offline a little bit, and now he might be in a little bit of a pickle.
2 ball looks like it'll go, and he can maybe get a breakout on that 7 with some top.
I don't think the 2 ball goes. I'm going to draw a line from the edge of the 2 ball past the 10, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, right.
You know, when you look at that line, that's the edge of the 2 ball. So that means that the 2 ball can hit here. It's not there. He has to go side pocket. You know what he's looking at?
Right.
He's looking at Karam off the 7.
And breaking it out.
That's what he's pointing with his cue, because if he makes the shot and he breaks out the 7 ball,
look pretty good.
It's
3
pretty
goes
good.
down to the corner, don't it? Bottom left corner there.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
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 So he's made the cue ball and the 7 in the wrong pocket, but ball in hand now for Chris. Where do you start with ball in hand here, Dustin?
I think I'm going for the 10.
You like the 10 first and roll forward, and then the 11?
Try to the 11, yeah.
Okay. What about that 13? Isn't that the problem ball here, kind of? Because
You
13
can still
has
shoot the 13 down to the corner, but
right. It has one.
12 is going to be ugly after that too.
Right. The 13 and the 12 has got my attention more than anything, because they're very limited on the number of pockets that they go to. Whereas, you know, this 10 ball can go here, it can go here. You know, it's got options. And he likes this as well. So he likes the 12 ball to get on the 13 in the same pocket. I like this. I like this move. You want that 13 in the same pocket, and he's going to draw back. Problem is he has a slight angle now. He's got a slight angle on this, as you can see if I draw the line straight through. He's got a slight angle, so that draw shot is going to take him towards the 5. So he's going to go forward.
He's going top right now.
He's got to miss the scratch. Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
Good shot.
All right. Going for the 14 here. Hopefully set up on the 9 on the side, maybe the 11 down. Definitely got the 9 on the side and the 11 down, so. Better shot. Might be the 11 with a stop shot. Shoot the 10 in the corner after. See where we're at for that 9, maybe back down in the corner. There you go. Stand back up. You didn't feel comfortable about it, but you see the table. You know what to do. Stop shot on the 11. 10 in the corner. 9 back down to this corner. Oh, he rolled it.
Okay, that's okay. The 10 does go here, doesn't it? I think so.
2 might be in the way. I don't see the gap. It goes.
Yeah, you can look here. Yeah, it definitely goes.
Definitely goes.
Yeah, he's got it. This is actually a really good
He's looking at
position,
the side,
too.
though.
I don't like
seen
that.
I don't think he's seen it all the way down.
Oh, it definitely goes. We're looking at the table.
We're looking at it.
And it definitely goes. So he could hit it in the corner and just draw back for this area here.
He's going for the side.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
And he put the 9 in the side. Let's go.
Man, that
little stun right here.
That was way harder to get shape on the 9.
It was, but now he's
going
just got a little
corner.
stun right. Should have the 8 in the side after this. Same pocket after, I think. Oh, nice. I think he kind of followed through a little more than he would like to on that.
Okay, Chris
Do
looking
you know
to take a
where
three.
Eddie's from?
You know, I was actually just about to look that up. Thank you.
There we go.
Eddie is from Port Angeles, Washington, up by where I live.
Oh, nip.
Oh, no. All right. Eddie lives near me, actually.
Okay.
Well, Port Angeles is like about 45 minutes away from my house, but we're out there on the peninsula.
Where I'm from, that's close.
Yeah, me too, actually. Me too. I live out in the sticks. And Eddie is a 499, so he's coming in at the very, very, very highest possible part of the cap. He also has 1,500 games of robustness
I think
on
Chris
his rating.
Boatman's somewhere around 1,200.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
I actually brought him into BCA whenever we first met. I was 1,400.
Yeah,
Okay,
1,400.
nice.
He's a 493. So
He's been to Vegas twice, and he's been to Lincoln City every year for the last, since 2023, 2024, 2025 now.
okay.
So I brought him in, and he fell in love with the ball and hand game, and he's just been nothing but on the up since.
Good, good. I'd like to hear that. All right, so now Eddie's gotten himself really stuck on the backside of this 3-ball.
It's not a good shape
Yeah, but the safety is definitely there because the 8-ball's in a bad spot, honestly.
because you don't want
as
to
long
try to
as
shoot that 8-ball down to the bottom right pocket. That's a scratch all day.
as long as you're not in this is your danger zone for the 8-ball.
Yeah.
Do not. This is the
Don't put it back
do
in
not
there.
enter. Do not go here with the cue ball.
No.
Because anywhere else, you leave that cue ball up here. There's no way, nothing you can do with that 8-ball. You have to bank it somewhere, right? So just, a little thin, little tick. Maybe you can even get the 3 to block it. But you want him kicking. Yeah, there you go. He's going to have to kick this 8-ball. This is a 1-rail kick, calling it in the side.
We got Chris Robbins in the chat.
Oh,
Also another Southern Oregon player. She won first place last year in
That's right.
gold, right?
Gold champion for was that 8-ball or 9-ball? It was an 8-ball that she won the.
I think it was 8-ball.
Yeah, it was 8-ball.
Yeah, she played against Richard Delaney.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. What's up, Chris? Thanks for watching. Make sure to share the stream, guys. Hit that share button. Let's see how many people we can get watching. Grants Pass and Port Angeles, Washington in the house. Yep.
He's going to come down and kick that in.
Yeah,
watch.
this is the shot. Right?
I mean, we practice this all the time.
Yep, this is the shot.
One of our better friends named Cameron Davis, this is his favorite shot. We practice this and call it the Cameron shot.
Nice. The nice thing about this is you're not going to sell out anything if you get it.
Took the right path.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, you get a good hit, and you're not selling out anything here. This is the beautiful part of that is like just get a hit on it, right?
Yeah, because that's still a tough combo.
Yeah, that's
you're not
real.
banking the 5,
Me?
the 6 is in the way.
And you've gotten the 8 a little bit better. I see another safety coming here.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to go for another safety.
I think
Eddie seems like a really smart player.
Maybe you can get the safety to come in this area here. Maybe.
He's going for it.
Does he have the 5? Okay.
It looked like it from your line that you just drew.
Yeah.
It looked like he could definitely be there.
I think he does.
He does.
But it does not make it into the pocket. Okay.
It's a good valid hit, though.
Here's what I'm doing here, Justin.
Is that bank going?
I'm going to call it.
And if follow it.
But I'm hitting it at pocket speed. So if it doesn't go, guess what happens? The cue ball comes down here. And now your 8-ball is sitting right here. What are they gonna do?
They can't do much.
Yeah, it's like, go ahead, man. You don't have to make this, but call it anyway, of course. But
what division were you again in this year?
I was platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good shot too.
Well, it depends on the day. I'm a 580 for life. I could say 580 for life because I've been a 580, 575 to 580 for 3 years straight. I I don't play enough to really cross that threshold up into the 600 range. I just don't get enough time in.
Yeah.
So if I really wanted to work on it, I probably could get up into that area, but I'm happy where I'm at.
What's up, Cody? How you doing, pros? One of the buddies, he's actually now into real estate, but he was a bartender whenever I first moved to Grants Pass.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't like this at all. I do not like this. There's nothing I like about this.
Oh,
yeah, that's a harder shot. It's also riskier.
And you just gave the 3 in the side.
Yeah, you're gonna
6-5 combo, nice and easy, and then he's got the 6 in the same pocket.
Yeah, you want to take that. You really want to take this real estate away. You do not want to leave the turn the table over with that 5 ball sitting there.
No,
you just can't do that.
And then he's gonna probably shoot the 6-5 combo, nice and easy.
Yep, nice and easy. Yeah, he needed to bank that 8 ball right into the 5.
Like you said, yeah.
Yeah, and if it follows it in, you called it. You win the game. And if it doesn't, it sits there, and you're still going to win the game. It's a win-win scenario as long as you bank it straight. And even if you don't hit the 5, the 8's, in that region, right? So now he's got to, try to get his 5 ball in. He's got to get around the 8 ball. You're creating problems for him. Definitely did not like the kick shot. Watching this on one screen and Tom Yak from Eugene on another screen. Thank you, EvoSports. You're welcome, Chris. Thank you.
I think
appreciate
Tom's
it.
Actually, who got Chris in the B side. Actually,
they
were playing over there on the Wire TV screen.
Okay,
earlier.
excellent. Yeah, EvoSports, we got 6 tables streaming in here, and it's available at venues, so we can install this at your favorite pool hall or bar. And we also sell it for home editions as well, and it starts at only $89 a month for a commercial venue. Check it out.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action. We use the best equipment for high-quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at evosports.live.
I've really enjoyed it since EvoSports. You came on the scene about 2 years ago?
1 year ago.
1 year ago.
Yeah, we're a pretty new company. We've only been in existence for a year and a half.
I've really enjoyed it. I've get on, look up EvoSports. I can click on, see just regular live bar feeds, live bar races, other tournaments and events going on around the world, essentially. I mean, it's not just in America, is it?
No, we're in 3 countries.
There you go.
So we just started the business a year and a half ago, and it's exploded. We're in 23 locations in the U.S., Canada, and Taiwan right now. We're also going to be going into Vietnam, Thailand, and some other countries as well. But we're, trying to expand in the U.S. more. U.S. is a little tougher for us for expansion because it's a bar sport in the U.S. But in like Taiwan, it's not played in bars. It's played in more clinical environments, actual pool halls that are, clean and they're non-smoking, non-drinking. Like it's just pool, right?
I know I've tried to talk a few of the bar owners there in Southern Oregon into it. And they're like, this is my problem. If somebody wants to come in and stream a match, a race, I have to shut my table down for that time and I got to pay for them to stream it. I'm like, well, charge them to stream.
Oh, so they don't charge hourly for their table rental? Okay.
$1 a game on the diamonds, usually 50 cents a game on the valleys.
Right.
And they're like, I don't want to purchase this and pay this monthly fee.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the people that want to pay, every 5 to 30 minutes per game, let's say.
Right.
Rather than them lock up the table for a race to 7.
That's true.
And then
I will tell you that the venues that we've seen, the bars that we've seen that get EvoSports, they start getting more and more and more people coming in to play or to watch because all of a sudden you've gotten all this exposure out there.
Yeah.
Because in your place, players are coming in and they're sharing on their social media page their live streams, and all of them say
More
the
views.
name of, they say Jammers in
Like
Salem.
they're right there in the
Phil's and-
bottom left corner, Chinook Winds Casino.
Right. And so it's just constant marketing for your business. And you can't, for $89 a month, you couldn't pay somebody to start delivering content out there on the internet for you to benefit from.
If I go in there and I do a race to 7, I'm almost spending $80 anyways.
Yes, there you go. Right. So yeah, expansion for us in other countries is easier, just because of the way that pool is seen in the U.S. is more of a gambling and drinking game,
Yeah.
where it's seen in other countries is
More
totally
professionalism.
different. Yeah, it's seen like a sport, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of people here in the U.S. see it as a sport too.
They do, but
We just like to
unfortunately,
do it while we have fun too.
the only place that you can play it though is in a bar.
Unless
That's
there's
the
a pool
problem.
hall locally.
Yeah, it's a sport that's played in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's the hard part. Okay,
All right.
let's get back
What's
to the
Eddie
action
doing?
here. Eddie's got stripes, and he's looking at if he can get that 15
He don't
in.
want to shoot over that magic rack right now. That's why he's going for the other one.
Well, then have the ref remove it.
But
You can
there's 3 balls.
Yeah, but they have tools.
Okay.
The refs have these little tools they put in ball markers to keep everything in the same spot.
I think he's still going to go for it now.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's something like this and I want the rack removed, I just hold your stick in the air. Ref will come over and say, can you remove the rack for me? Sure. That's what they're here for.
For the tournament.
I think he's thinking about it. He kind of looked around a little bit, like maybe I should have somebody come remove this rack. And, it's probably not going to really affect the unless you hit really soft. It's not going to really affect the roll. If you roll over that rack really softly, it will move the cue ball a little bit. Okay.
I'll jab it. Oh, I couldn't see nothing.
It
The
went
guy's head
down.
was in the way.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the ball go in.
I did that.
Are you done with them?
No,
Done? Still drinking?
that's water. Yeah, thank you.
The fun thing about EvoSports is it's sort of a community building tool because you can invite a commentator to come in and commentate remotely. Like you could be in Grants Pass and commentating this match.
What, just like off my computer?
Yeah, just off your laptop.
What?
Yeah. Remote commentary is part of EvoSports. So,
That's dope.
yeah. So you can bring in somebody from, Trevor could be in Medford commentating a match in Grants Pass, whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be anywhere in the world.
Well, no, I think he has one of the traveling, like,
Yeah. We gave him a demo. So Trevor is one of our player reps.
there you go.
So he travels and sets up demos for us and other stuff like that.
Yeah, he had a camera, and
Mhm.
I don't think he had a mic set up in both the Medford and Grants Pass Rogue Valley Hustlers first annual tournament.
Like
They're going to try to
Commentator headset you're talking
have
about?
one. He didn't have any
yeah,
commentary going on, but he had a
Yeah.
camera and everything set up, recording and
Yeah.
live stream going of the tournament.
Yeah. And this is what it is. This is EvoSports.
Yeah.
Little
What's
tiny
that cost for a month?
little tiny box. Like I said, it's $89 a month. Includes all equipment, nothing down, nothing up front. $89 a month for one table.
But if you're mobile,
Well, we don't sell the mobile unit, and I'll tell you why. We don't offer that yet. And the reason why is because the cameras are not auto-focusing. You have to manually focus the camera and manually position the camera.
So you'd
And
have to come in way prior.
so what happens is we used to have like tournament directors have an EvoSports portable unit that they could just pull out and mount it on a tripod and set it up, and it was working. But they didn't really focus the camera sometimes, and it was blurry or it was off center. It just didn't look very good. But tournament directors have a lot of stuff going on, right? They're not,
Yeah.
they don't want to do that. We found that the quality was just kind of poor, so we stopped doing the portable units, and we want to have just fixed camera where it's the camera is mounted in a fixed location, and
Nice shot, Chris.
that was good.
Shooting 6. Right. I think a lot of players in this caliber, my caliber, don't think that the ref can come over and pick that rack up with 2 balls sitting on it. And I think that might detour his next shot selection right here. I knew he was going for the 6, but
Yeah.
do you shoot that 7 with a stop shot and potentially mess up? Or
He doesn't have a stop shot on the 7 anymore because he didn't get straight on it. So if he can draw into the 14, but it's going to be moving towards the 14 ball. Or he could bring it down to the bottom rail and try to get back up and through that window. Yep, bumping the 14.
still tough cut right here.
Yeah. This is doable with a little bit of a draw stroke. Not a lot, but just bringing it off this rail, back over to here. That's the path for the cue ball that you want.
Looks like that's where he's going.
Okay.
Get out of that side.
Yeah,
Get
he's
out
going
of that
to be
side.
in the side pockets. Ugh. Heartbreaker. All right, so the problem ball for Eddie is the 14 ball. You wouldn't think there's a problem ball, but there is. Because the 14 is on the rail. Anytime the ball's on the rail, it's a problem. You want to address it first if you can. And ball in hand, that's definitely what he's going to do.
Yeah, we're going for that 14 for sure down in the back right.
Yep. Cue ball's going to be at the other end, Eddie. Go to the other end of the table. There you go.
There we go.
All right. So the nice thing about this, you don't have to worry about shape on the – you don't have to do anything fancy to get shape on the 10. Oh, I don't like this. I would much rather take the 14 now than to use it. I mean, I understand what he's doing because the 14 is kind of closer to the 8. So it's kind of a good key ball for the 8 ball. That was good shape
That
on
was
it.
good shape.
That was really good shape.
Hey, Sky, how's it going? Thank you, brother.
Scott Jorgensen in the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome. That was good shape from Eddie.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So I like taking that 14 first because the 10 ball I can get anywhere on the table from where that 10 ball is. Where the 14 being on the rail, if you get too steep of an angle, it can kind of get funny on you. But he got really good on it.
He did. He had great shape on that 14 to get that shot for the 8.
There it goes.
All right.
And Eddie DINGLASAN with the win. And we got to go to another commercial here for you guys.
At BiggleBox.com, you're not just a customer, you're the king. Join our rewards program and watch the perks rain down on you. BiggleBox.com, where kings are made.
All right, we're back. The last commercial was for the PNW pool thing.
That rack looks a little crooked, don't it?
Does it? Oh.
3 ball looks a little closer to the pocket. Oh, looks good. Oh, wow.
Maybe I didn't draw my line straight. Oh, look at this cue ball.
That's crazy.
That is.
I thought it looked a little weird.
Man, it's like they're all lined up in a row on the rail. How did that happen?
Well, he's definitely about to try to shoot over the 6 onto the 2.
You know,
Plus, he shoots the 12 on the side.
One of my favorite things about pool is that every single rack is different. Every single time you break the balls, you have a different pattern to figure out. You have a different puzzle to figure out. Nothing is ever the same. Versus, and I'm going to offend the darts players out there, but like, I could never get interested in darts. And I'll tell you, the reason is because it's always exactly the same. The board is exactly the same. The numbers are in the same spot. The line is the same. The weight of the darts, everything is exactly the same.
Still hard.
It's still hard. I'm not saying it's not hard.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from an enjoyment perspective, for me, I like to try to solve problems and figure out puzzles and stuff. Like,
Definitely more of a chess match with pool balls on the table. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know, right? And yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't require skill. It definitely does.
I damn sure can't play darts.
I don't, me personally, oh, that was a great shot.
It was.
Nice cut.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, he might even go for that 12 on the side.
Well, look at this. He's got the breakout on the 10. This is the problem.
Just for that 14.
You know, the 10 ball's the problem, but he can get this 14 in here and come right up into the 10.
Oh, yeah. He's going for it,
He sees
too.
it, too. This is your opportunity to break and run the rack.
Still kind of don't like it, though. He's shaking his head over there.
Well, I don't know if it would be a
Yeah,
break.
we just said safe.
Who broke this? Was it Eddie that broke?
I do believe Eddie broke.
Okay.
I think Chris is using a magic rack, so.
I don't like that safety.
Yeah. Instead of going for it, that's what he called, though.
Yeah, I would. No, I mean, I don't like the way that it ended up. Like, I would rather have that 14 right there so it's still playable.
Yeah.
Right? Because you tied up one of your balls that wasn't tied up. You know what I mean? And yeah, you played a safety, and yeah, you made it harder for him. Yeah, but you also made it worse for yourself.
Yeah, because there ain't a shot here.
You want to, yeah, with a safety, you want to, ideally, you want to try to move your ball into a better position and your opponent's balls into a worse position. And in that one, he moved his own ball to a worse position. Oh, that was that was a good safety. He did a great job there of opening up his balls and hiding the cue ball completely.
Yeah, this is
does he have something here? No.
Bad hit.
Yeah, bad hit. Yeah, he was pretty much in jail there.
Almost would have just took a little bit more time and looked at the other rail over there where that little red chalk is.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe came back for the 6, 1, and 2, and you might open that 14 up, but at least you got a big variety, good space area of hitting one of those 3 balls just to get a good hit out of something.
Yeah, I agree. Take a little longer look at that. But ball in hand is not going to do much. I tell you what I'm doing with ball in hand. I'm going to put the cue ball right here, and I'm just going to hit right into this ball here. Loosen it up, and I'm going to hold that cue ball behind it. I want to try to free up that 14 that he tied up earlier.
Oh.
So this one, he's trying to pocket the opponent's balls. Didn't work. But you see, this ball here. I want this freed up. Okay, it's freed up now.
Oh, he just said, fuck it. Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
Excuse my language.
He just said, I'm going for it.
He said, I'm going for it.
Wait, did he call that?
No, he didn't hit.
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
just
that
walked
was
up to the
Chris.
table
Yeah.
and just hit it.
Kind of a frustration move, maybe? Or
I don't even think Eddie was down off from the edge of the table. Chris just kind of walked up and hit that one.
Yeah, he just fired.
Yeah, let's break this up. Let's get this thing going.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna play the smart, long game here. So Eddie is now in the driver's seat with this 14 looking really good. That's what you want to see.
The 2 ball can still go off that 14 if he gets shape on it. I could squeeze that 2 in between there.
Do you think so? Oh, that was a good shot there.
Oh, that's tough. Because you really only got the angle on the 1. And that 1 ain't going to squeeze in between there. I'll tell you that one. You could maybe take the pocket, though.
Yeah.
He's just going to bank it.
Oh, look
in
at this. Oh, that was so close to a really good shot. He
Yeah.
wanted to pocket that ball
and hide it right
leave the
behind
cue
there.
ball right behind the
That would have been
six.
beautiful, Chris.
That's what he was trying
I
for.
know.
And I applaud him for the effort on that one, and just to be able to see that.
He actually has a diamond that he bought off of a guy out here.
Oh, nice.
Just down in his, like, used to be garage kind of basement now.
Yeah, converted.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's now his man cave pool room.
Is it a 7-foot diamond, like one of these?
Same exact box. Yeah.
Nice.
Him and his wife, Renee, they played Scotch doubles. She's been shooting really good. She's still in the singles bronze, I believe.
Okay.
And then she's going to play teams. He's going to play on another team. They've been here all week.
All right.
All right. So we got Chris on the 4. I mean, you're pretty much just going for a good hit here. There's not a good shot. Does that 4 draw down to the 1? Can you see the line in between the 4 and 1?
Yeah, I don't know if that
between the 4 going to let it go.
No, the 8's totally in the way, because if you go 4,
I'm talking about for the 1. 4-1 combo. That's like really.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Does he have this line?
Well, you got to
because you'd have to get right here.
Or I don't know.
It's close.
It's tough.
I don't think it's there.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, if you look at that line, it looks like the 8 ball is going to be in the way. Because the ball is this size, right?
Mm-hmm. And you kind of don't want to do too much because you know that you're going to leave him. He's going for a shot on the just good hit, probably.
See, I don't like kicking when you can see a ball. When you can see the 4 ball just thin off the edge of the 4.
Because ball in hand.
Yeah, so you don't have to give up ball in hand.
I would have probably tried the 4 somewhere.
Yeah, or just, if your cue ball's here, you can just hit this thin little edge of the 4 and then send the cue ball down table somewhere. So
Brittany Doe to the tournament desk, please. Brittany Doe to the tournament desk.
All right, Eddie's got ball in hand here. Cut the 9 over to the corner. He's going to try to set up shape on the 15 and then get back to the 10. Yeah. He's been a pretty straight shooter. Him and Chris have been playing some really good matches. Probably just come right off the rail and try to set back up on that 8 in the side. That's what he did.
yeah, not bad. He's
a good shot.
He's moving now. He's got a chance to go on the hill right here. On the hill 4-2 with this 8 ball.
He's going to have to come back with something.
Down it goes. Eddie DINGLASAN on the hill. Chris needs to win 3 straight racks to stay alive.
Thomas Goodrow to the tournament desk, please. Thomas Goodrow to the tournament desk, and please bring your score sheet.
Cody Pros, good comment. You know, I tell you what, if you are someone that wears glasses and you play pool, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get down on your shot and you end up either having to move your head up to see the distance shots, or you have to look over the top of your glasses and then everything's a little bit blurry. But if you have these billiard glasses, it's amazing. You can see the entire table crystal clear. I highly recommend it for anybody that wears glasses and plays pool. All right, so Chris going to give it his maximum effort to try to stay alive in this. He's come a little short here. I don't know if he's going to have the 9 in the side. He might have to cut this down if he wants to play an offensive shot. He does have some defensive opportunities here. I'll tell you what I like here. I'm gonna thin this. Excuse me. I'm gonna thin this cue ball off of the 10, and I want to go right into the 8. And I'll probably call the 11 here, but I'm sure it's not going to go, right? But I just for something to call. But what I want to do is I just want to loosen my 11 up and still leave these balls tied up, right? Just not a hard shot, but just something real simple. So he tried to cut that down table.
And then 6 goes.
Yeah, the 6 goes. And now you got the 1 ball kind of way down there. I like to try to... You want to be productive with each shot, and if he makes that, it's great that he made it. But
Where
still,
are you going after?
Right? It's like, okay, you got some work to do before you go for pocketing balls. Let's get stuff in position, and then we'll go and turn, flip the switch to run mode. Start pocketing balls. But in the beginning of the game, when stuff is tied up, it's your disadvantage. The more balls you pocket, the more of a disadvantage you're at. Feels good. You make good shots,
I'm really bad about that. I like to go for runouts, and sometimes it's my worst enemy. I'll get down to the last ball and hang it right there in the corner, and they got 5-6 balls and run out on me.
Well, I
don't have nothing in their way.
Runouts are fine. There's nothing wrong with running out. That's great when it's open. But if you're trying to run out when you've got a ball stuck in a pile, and you're just hoping that you're going to get it broken out somehow and get out, you're just swinging it. You're just swinging at it,
for the
hoping
fences,
you get
baby.
lucky. I mean, you might as well buy a lottery ticket at that point.
That's right.
Whereas you could strategically have it surgically removed and get yourself in a position. Play the position game.
Go for good breakouts when you get a chance.
Yeah, play the position game first.
That shot you were talking about on that 10 ball, I think it is.
Yeah.
He
just
would have hit the
up.
8 into the 11, and the 11 would have slid over here on the side rail.
Yeah, you want the 11 over here because you can do a lot of stuff with the 11 ball right there.
That's right.
That opens up a lot of opportunities. So you just look for those ways to make it more of a strategic advantage to you. But then when things are open, flip the switch, and now it's pocket balls time. Don't miss.
Let's go.
Not say you're still going to get
the
out.
Difference between a 500 and a 600, 650.
Yeah.
The 600, 650 knows that. Those
They know that they're not swinging, but they're not buying lottery tickets,
No.
just to
They're
try to.
just as good as we are, but
Yeah,
they are smarter in the sense of waiting for their time.
Yep, they're being tactical about it.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so what has Eddie got here? Is he back cutting this into the side? No, because it looks like that cue ball is going to track right towards the 9 coming off. It looks like the cue ball's. Oh, he's solids. Never mind.
Yeah, he's going for the 1 right
yeah,
now.
Okay. I got mixed up there because
He's
we were
probably
talking.
gonna
We were
go for
talking
the
about
1.
stripes.
Yes, we were for Chris. He's going to go for the 1 right now on the side and try to set up probably the 2 on the other side.
Okay.
But
No.
never mind. He's going for safe.
He might be playing the 4 ball.
Do you think that 4 goes?
Well, if it doesn't, he wants it right here.
Yeah,
so this is
kind of safe. You know what
this,
I mean?
Yeah,
That's what
this
you were
is
talking about.
Yes, it's exactly what I'm talking about.
But-
and Eddie is playing. He's playing that game where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna make my move. I could pocket the 1. See, he could pocket the 1, no problem.
No problem.
He can
But
get the 1,
was
he
like,
can get the
no,
2,
but I
but
can't
it's like,
do nothing with this.
what am I gonna do with those? Now you have less stuff to shoot at when it's time to go.
I don't like this shot here because if he doesn't do what he's doing right now, he could open up 3. So like that's where he had
This
to
is
kind
good.
of. Oh,
He didn't call that.
I don't think he did either.
No, he's just playing it safe. He wanted to leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. This is a good shot, but I like hitting this 3 ball right here with draw and drawing the cue ball right back to the rail.
just
Three-
kind of tucking
Yep.
it behind everything.
3 ball's going to pretty much stay where it is.
And the 14 gets out, but the
Yep.
3 ball's open after that.
And you're hitting a rail because your cue ball is going to come back to the rail. You
Yep.
do have to jack up a little bit. The cue ball's off the rail, so it's not going to be impossible. But I like doing that little draw shot, draw off the 3 right back to the rail, and now you've opened up everything, and he's got very little to work with. Let's see if he's looking at this. That's what I like anyway.
Man, I think he's looking at the 4 bank.
I thought he called safe.
He might call safe.
Oh, don't go off the right side of it, Eddie. You're going to scratch if you go off the right side.
Super soft though.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
He only left him the shot on that 14, I believe.
Yeah. See, that's not a bad shot, but it didn't improve anything. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
It's just kind of leaving him terrible, so he don't have a shot either.
Yeah, he's just hoping that he's going to come
'Cause
back
he's
with
still
something.
going to get a good hit, so he's not going to get ball in hand out of
Yeah,
it.
he's going to come back with something better than what he just had. That's the goal.
There's the
right?
goal.
That's always the goal. Whenever you play safety, your entire goal is when you get back to the table, you want it to be better than what
Oh,
you just.
wow.
Oh,
I don't think Chris called that, though.
yes, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he did.
Let's go. Let's
Missed
go.
that one.
Money in the bank.
That was tough to execute. Watch
Yeah.
it on the YouTube replay. You'll see.
Let's look at that.
That was a very tough shot to execute.
Oh,
You
nice.
caromed to 14 off
Off
the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played. And look at the position now.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole nother game.
Yeah, Eddie is rethinking that safety that he played on the 4 ball. It's like, what happened?
Nice and easy.
What just happened?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna be tree topped.
Nobody likes shooting over a ball.
Nobody likes shooting over a ball, especially when you're coming away from your position line. Now
Yeah.
you're on the wrong side of this.
know.
Your cue ball
get
is
back to
going to be
that.
your cue ball's coming down here.
That's why he's almost looking the other way, but that's a scratch
Yeah.
shot.
Well,
Off the angle, trying to shoot that in the side.
I think you can draw away from the scratch.
You could. I
If
don't think
I'll
he's
put
looking
my
that way, though.
I'll put my cue ball up here. If you get really low, I mean, you can draw and hit it soft.
Yeah.
You can pocket that ball there and draw this cue ball all the way, probably even to here or here.
That's crazy, though.
I know, but you have to hit it soft with a lot of draw, but it'll work. Because what happens is the cue ball will go like this, and then it'll go like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Curve.
saying? Yeah, it'll curve. It'll first track to the corner pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got to go
And he
around.
went for.
Oh,
out of
my
there, out of there.
goodness.
Oh,
He's got good though.
there we go.
This is better than what he could have. He had to avoid a lot of traffic to get through that.
Yeah.
that
He
path.
didn't have,
So now this is
I like this.
this is natural 3-rail. Look at
Yeah,
this.
I like this.
3-rail shape, and your target zone is right here for the
There
8
we
ball.
go.
That's what we're looking for.
Plays this all the time right here.
You think he can follow my line and land
I
in that
think he's
circle?
going to be somewhere close.
I want him to land right in that circle.
Boom, boom.
He's come a little sharp
He
into it.
went a little
But
sharp.
what's he going to have?
The bank. He's going to have to bank that 8 back in the bottom left corner there.
Oh, I don't like it.
I don't either, but that's what he's got.
I don't like it. Is the 3 ball in the way? You know,
I don't
if
think
it
so.
is, but man, I don't like this shot at all.
That's what he's going for.
It's gonna leave a wide open table
I
for
know.
Eddie, who's on
What
the
do you
hill.
do otherwise, though?
I mean, Eddie's on the hill. That's the question. What do you do otherwise? You know what? I might try to see if there's enough room.
That's just tough.
But even if you don't make it, you can still maybe get it into that
He's going for
pocket,
the bank.
cause problems. Looks like he is.
Oh, the white ball jumped in the way it was going.
Yeah, the 3 ball bounced into the, hit 3 and bounced back into the path. Well,
Let's watch that replay. Oh, the 3 ball threw it up.
yeah. Okay.
You don't want him shooting on this hill, I'll tell you that.
Eddie DINGLASAN to take it down. And this is a B-side match, right?
This is,
So
yeah.
Chris Boatman facing elimination.
I think
That could
the winner at 9 a.m.
That could be Chris's last shot of the tournament.
I didn't even know that. Chris told me that when I got here.
You played the winner of
I
this?
played the winner of this match at 9 a.m.
Oh, man.
Yep. Chris Robbins just confirmed I do play the winner in the 9 in the morning. Oh, yeah. She's a hell of a player.
Oh, boy,
he almost
that
rattled it.
Man, that did rattle. It wiped its feet a couple of times on the way in. I'll tell you, a lot of those have been hanging. Good shot from Eddie. Can he hold the nerves?
My match that put me on the B side was I could just kept hanging them like that. Rattle a little bit and hang it, and then they run the table on me. That's a little further than he wanted. He didn't want to get back that far. But it's still possible.
Definitely not. This could be an issue. And then Chris over there he's got his hands on top of his head. He's just like,
He just needs his own.
just give me one more chance. Just give me one more chance.
Hey, don't give him that one more chance if you want to win, because that guy can shoot, I'm telling you.
I know. We saw that in the first rack. He immediately just jumped out with a run out.
Kim Jones to the tournament, please. Kim Jones to the tournament.
Okay.
Chris, here's your chance. Let's go, brother.
It's not an
It's
easy.
not a good one.
It's not a gimme. You're gonna have to work for this one. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it up to this pocket, right? Because your cue ball.
That's your shot.
Look, your cue ball is going to come back and forth. As long as you don't scratch down here, there's a chance that you can get that cue ball, into a tougher 1-ball shot, right? For them. So
It's tough. It's not easy.
It's not easy. No, there's nothing easy here. But there's a chance.
He's going for the cut.
This is better than
Good
not
call.
coming back to the table at all.
That's facts.
So this one, I might just put a little bit of draw, maybe a half a tip of draw, just to get the cue ball to come down closer to this bottom. But you want to make sure you don't scratch also, Here we go. Chris Boatman walking the 8-ball down the rail, and he's gonna not quite get it.
That's a good leaf.
Okay, this is pressure.
That's a good leaf.
It's pressure.
It's not hard. Not easy.
Well, what makes this shot a lot harder is just knowing that the 8-ball's in the corner. That there's no There's no safety net. You can't. You're jumping out the window and you have no safety net. But you got to do it. There's no other thing to do here. Eddie wants to win this match. He has to make this one ball. And he's missed it.
He missed.
And
Chris,
Chris
come on, let's
is
go.
still alive in this tournament. He
He
just
seceded.
conceded the game, which is understandable, being where that was.
All right, let's see.
But,
I don't remember who broke that last one.
Showing
think
a little
Chris
frustration.
Chris broke the first one.
I think Chris broke that last one, didn't he? Oh, we got a player break. We're going to take a player restroom break, so we'll be back in just a few moments. Hang out with us, guys. All right, so we're back. Eddie to break. Looks like he got a pretty good one going. Good spread. And what's to start with here? Looks like you could start with the 13. Looks like the easiest starter ball. I think stripes is definitely the advantage, so I'm going 13 to start with. Maybe roll forward for the 9. Let's see. Little bump on the 5, but I like how he didn't really bump that 5 too far to get anything in trouble. And I think Eddie's he's got break and run in mind right here for this match.
He knows you don't want Chris to get back on the table.
Doesn't want Chris to get back to the table, and he's got the opportunity to not let him back to the table. If he just stays focused and stays down, he can get all these balls in. They are all available. Okay. Use a touch of inside here. Try to come around the others. You have to decide, are you coming around which side of the 5 are you going to go around? Either you're going to...
I don't think he likes that 9. Or he's trying to decide also.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to hit the 9. I think he's just deciding how he's going to play the shape. Like, he's looking at where he wants to be with the cue ball.
I'm coming around the backside, closer on the other side where the 9 is.
Yeah.
To put that in the side pocket after.
I agree. Top inside spin will get you there. Yep, just like that.
Well, further than he wanted, but it's still good.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bit out of line because he's gotten a little bit on the wrong side of that. I think it's a 10 ball. Yeah, the 10 ball right there for the side. He's gotten a little out of line, so he might change his mind and maybe look at a different shot, because what I mean by that, he's come up too far, and that's going to make the cue ball travel towards this rail here in that direction. And
so 15 off of that.
He's going to hit this hard and punch it off the rail, come back out. Yeah, that's good. Got the 15. That works good. Yeah, I think both of these players are always a threat to break and run or run out from anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what he was. You see the body movement in that stroke? A lot of body movement there.
He wasn't comfortable with it as he thought.
Yeah, it's nerves, but also he's really trying to, force that cue ball into a good spot for the 14 and just thinking about a lot of stuff, the nerves of the moment. Sometimes
Chris-
make your body do weird things.
Chris is probably looking at that 6 right now if it were me.
I think so.
I don't see that 7 going past that 1, so I'm going for the 6 if I'm Chris.
Yeah, 6 looks pretty good. You should be able to float the cue ball over.
Back on that 3.
Yeah.
Or 5, maybe, but
Yeah.
3, hopefully.
Well, I kind of like actually the 6, 5, 3, 4, and then take care of the 1, 7 up top later, and then well, that's kind of what I see from here. I like going from the 6 to the 5. I think if you're bringing that cue ball straight across and towards the 4 ball.
Let's go.
He brought it underneath. That's going to be
wanted.
a little bit of an issue. So he's going to have to
3.
Yep, the 3 is a backup for you.
Yep.
So now I like 3, 4, 5 in that order.
Still working it out after.
Yeah, because that 1 ball up table is in such accessible area that you can really get that from most anywhere.
And I think that 7 goes by it, but where he was sitting behind that, I think 12 ball, it just wasn't a shot there. The 6 was the shot there.
Right.
Nice. You can even take the 1 now, get it out of the way, but I'm still looking at that 4, 5.
Yeah, I like the 4, the 5, then the 1, then the 7. You don't have to. I mean, you could take the 1 now. You could go. You could go 1.
Get it out of the way.
1, 7, 4, 5, 8 is fine.
Yeah.
Either pattern works pretty well. It's just what you're comfortable with.
He's pretty comfortable on a diamond. He shoots on 1 every day.
Back here. All right, so he did go with the 1.
He's got 7.
Now he's got the
corner.
7. This is a long shot, and this is a tester because your opponent.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a real tester, man, and because your opponent is really
He's got
sitting
that
in
12-15 combo now. Play the 12-15 nice and easy. Leave the 12 there in the pocket, shooting 14 side, 12 after, and then the 8.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, unfortunately for Chris, I predict that Eddie is getting out here. From what we've seen from Eddie so far,
good shot.
Yeah, he's a good shot. I think he's getting out in this position. I think Chris has used up all of his 9 lives, and but you never know. There's still hope. As long as that 8 ball's still on the table, there's still hope.
You've seen a lot of guys our caliber get down on that 8, and the nerves get to the best of them.
Well, the last track, Chris was in his chair thinking that his tournament was over, and here he is, still going
for the 14 first. He's going for the 12 first.
Okay.
He wants to get closer for the maybe not. There we go. I thought so.
Well, I don't. The 14 is kind of sketchy because you're going to have to draw this cue ball away from the 5. I don't like running into the 5. Just funny things can happen.
If he hits it soft enough, that white ball's going nowhere near that 5.
You think it's going to go?
I think it's going to stop well before
down this part.
I think it's going to stop well before.
You think it's going to be like this?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's going to stop.
You hit it hard.
Yeah, that's what I like. Oh
no. Oh, Chris might have got lucky on that one, but I don't know. I can't see.
Does he?
It's just out.
He's got it. Okay, so it's just out far enough to where he's got it.
That was close to Chris being able to run those last 3.
Yeah. You still got to make Oh, we got another
There's
side
another one.
pocket. Another side pocket on the table. he's going from one side to the other. He's Chris going roller coaster of emotions over there.
Oh yeah.
Like, you get some hope, and then you get some hope, and then
But this still ain't an easy cut.
That's worse than not having any hope at all. You just keep getting this.
It's not an easy cut.
It's
But
not. He's got hope still. And hope is still alive for Chris Boatman for the moment. And it's still alive.
there.
It's still going on.
I'm going 5 right here.
Yeah, I think
I'm going 5 right here.
you have to. There's no other shot. You got to cut the 5. You're going to run into the 4, and that's okay.
Yep.
Use,
Bump it out a little closer to that side pocket, right?
Yep. You're going to hit the 5 here. That's going to take the cue ball right to the 4 ball.
And then you got the 7 all day, or maybe even the 4 on a better shot down the corner.
Yeah, 4 could roll up right next to the side. All kinds of good stuff can happen here.
Let's see it, Chris.
Don't worry about where too much. Just focus on
The shot.
that line.
Focus on that
Make
5.
that shot and just be comfortable, because no matter what, you're going to have a shot afterwards. And unless the 4 rolls into a really weird
Tristan
spot,
said she's going to have a heart attack.
roller coaster of emotions.
Let's go.
Oh, he came around the 4.
Oh, the 4 goes past the 7.
Is there room?
Oh,
There
yeah.
is.
Let's
Oh my
go.
gosh, that is the perfect
Let's
scenario.
go.
We could.
Good stop shot on that 4, and you got the 7, 8 out. Let's go. Tied up, heel.
We're gonna see some hill action with these if he can get these last 2.
Oh, you got it. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy here on the
Okay.
7. Pocket speed.
Boy,
Nice.
I'm
Let's
not.
go.
I'm not even invested in this, and I'm sweating over
Hey,
here.
let's
man.
go.
This is-
Tied up, heel.
all right, we've got it. All right, guys. Hill action. This is our hill music.
Nice.
We got Eddie DINGLASAN and Chris Boatman. Eddie coming out of Port Angeles and Chris coming up from Grants Pass here for the Silver Division Singles 2025 Western BCA Championships.
Let's go.
It's the B-side match. One of these guys is going out of this tournament. I wouldn't
Next
say
one will
going
be here
home, because
tomorrow.
they're probably playing teams, but
I know Chris is playing teams 100%.
somebody's out of this tournament. Somebody's going to be out of this tournament. You like my dramatic
I love
theme music there?
I love it. It's been a really pleasure to sit here and commentate.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun having you in the booth. I appreciate you volunteering
Thanks for
your
popping my
time.
cherry.
Yeah. Yeah, don't tell too many people about that, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I always enjoy commentating matches, but it's always more fun when I have somebody in the booth that's familiar with one or more of the players that are playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just kind of guessing it,
Just calling it how you see it.
Yeah, just calling the game. But it's nice to have a little bit of the personal backstory of players, of how they've developed their game and
Chris
where they're
Boatman
at.
is, I think born and raised Cave Junction. Moved to Grants Pass as a young adult. Very successful. He fell in love with the game of pool several years ago, and just only 3 years ago he joined BCA. I talked him into joining BCA about 3 years ago, and he fell in love with it.
That was the break that I'm talking about right there. Chris Boatman, he's put that ball perfect, and he pocketed the 2 balls behind that were racked behind the head ball. They went right to the side pockets directly.
I don't like that white ball on the rack.
Yeah, I don't either, but
This is where you kind of need to, I guess, call that ref and get him to move it.
yeah, I don't know if they know that they can do that.
He will after this match.
Yeah, he will after this match, of course. But yeah, I'm calling the ref. I'm going to call the ref to say, can you please remove the rack? I call it a rackectomy.
I know.
Pull that thing off
Grants
there.
Pass, we usually think that it's only if 1 ball's on it. That's just how we play, and we'll pick it up and let somebody move it. But
if there's multiple balls on it, you have to have special tools to get the rack off of there.
yeah,
But
nice shot,
he
Chris.
didn't need it.
Let's go. I'm still
Man.
calling.
Oh,
I'm
they
getting
didn't-
that 14 off
They
that
didn't
rack.
change the score, so I'm going to go
Yeah, they're
I'll go
hill.
They're into it, but it's hill.
Nice shot, Chris.
Man, what if we saw a hill break and run?
I would love that. He started with a break and run to end with a break and run after you were down.
He didn't start with a break and run, was it?
I thought you said he started with.
It was a run out, but it wasn't a break and run. They had an exchange at the beginning, and then he ran like all 7 balls or whatever. And
I thought
got out.
Maybe I misheard you.
I don't think it was. I could be wrong because it's late and I'm tired. But
we've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. So.
8 ball. Okay,
it's still good. It goes by that 4.
It does go by the 4. It goes
and
to
he just
both
saw
pockets.
that too. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing this. I'm playing Mouton in the morning. He wants it."
Oh man, this is exciting stuff.
I agree, Chris.
You know,
I agree, Chris.
The last rack, I really thought that Eddie had a good chance at the break and run, right?
I did too.
He didn't get it, and then he had a good chance to win it later, and he didn't get it. He kept letting Chris back into it,
and here we are.
And now Chris has the chance to get the break and run.
I love it. He's gonna feel so good if he does too.
Oh yeah, this is the time that you want to pull out that big run out.
Now move that rack.
He's trying to draw.
Call a ref and get that rack moved.
Yeah,
now.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Oh, he is. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
So I thought
I told you, us Grants Pass players, we're like 1 ball on the rack. We want that thing off.
Oh, so if there's 1 ball on the rack,
That's
you can call a ref.
Refs down there.
Oh, so
we just do it off how we feel.
Oh,
we don't realize that if there's 3
so
balls.
the rule in Grants Pass is that if there's 1 ball on the rack, you can remove it. But if there's more than 1,
it's not the rule, but that's just
this is how
we do it.
Okay, all right.
It's easier if
you see how he's got a special tool, right?
Okay.
So they have multiple. So each ref carries about 2 or 3 of those tools in there. So if there's a bunch of balls in there, they can, they'll put those tools in 3 or 4 places to make sure they get those balls back exactly.
That's awesome.
Where they were.
I like that.
Yeah. And I like this angle actually.
Well, he's going to come off.
This is perfect for shape.
Hit that rail and get back on the other side.
That's what I'm saying.
looking at.
Yeah, he's got the angle to get himself shape on the 8 ball.
I hope he don't think he has to come from just this side. I hope he realizes that he can go to that other side.
I think he does.
Yep.
What a great shot,
Chris,
there. Look at this leave, too.
Let's go, Chris.
Oh, wow.
4 ball might get pocketed, but we ain't worried about that. We're making the 8 ball here.
And here we go. The hill break and run from Chris Boatman with this 8 ball.
Oh, he wants a ref.
And he's going to have the ref watch it.
Let's get a ref.
It's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's close.
Yeah, if it's ever close, when in doubt, it's always better to have the ref watch it because...
My lady's over here freaking out for Chris.
I wouldn't even, when I'm shooting a close shot, I'll call a ref on myself because I don't want them to say afterwards that something happened.
I'll be like, I did it during this tournament. I said, hey,
you
want to go over and look on the backside of the table in case it's a bad hit?
Yeah.
Of course, I did a bad hit. But hey, I gave him the opportunity to be honest. If I ever hit a bad hit, I'm never going to be like, no, it's not. I'm going to give it up immediately.
Okay. So now he has not only the pressure of the hill situation and completing the break and run, but you got a pressure of a ref hovering over you.
I think we're good here. I think Chris has this.
Here we go. Don't overcut it.
Good shot.
Nope. Oh, it did go in.
Oh, nice, Chris. Let's go, baby.
There he goes. Chris Boatman takes it down with a hill break and run, folks. Grants Pass in the house. Thank you so much, Dustin Mouton.
Thank you, Patrick.
Mouton?
Mouton. Like crouton, but moo.
Like crouton. All right. And you get the pleasure of playing your friend tomorrow morning.
I do. And you know what? I think he's ready and I'm ready.
We'll get some rest. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to be on an EvoSports table tomorrow, but we'll find out.
I'll be streaming.
Okay,
It'll be on
yeah,
my
it'll be
Facebook.
on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thanks everyone for watching.